Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome to Pretty Brown Vegan, the place for plant-based comfort foods. In today's video, I will be showing you guys how I did my bulk meal prep for the week. I prepared some buffalo jackfruit. I also prepared some walnut ground meat, and I prepared a couple of overnight oats here, just a few for a couple days throughout the week. Just some ideas to go ahead and help you guys get prepared for the week. I like to prepare the proteins in advance, and then I can make any meal that I want once the meat is ready. A couple of ideas for these that I have on my channel already was this walnut meat chopped cheese that I did use this walnut ground meat for on a previous recipe, as well as these shredded jackfruit tacos. These are awesome items that you can make with this meal prep that I prepared. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I prepared this for the week, go ahead and stay tuned. Today, starting with the walnut ground meat, I do have a couple other videos sharing my walnut ground meat recipe, but to get started with that, we do take some walnuts, we do soak them in some boiling water for about an hour or so, and then I go ahead and put this in a high-speed blender or a food processor. I'm using my Vitamix today, and then I add in a 1-to-1 ratio of baby Bella mushrooms, and I put in a splash of soy sauce and plant-friendly Worcestershire sauce in here as well. And then I just go ahead and blend it up until it's nice and fine, has a nice meaty texture. I do use the attachment to go ahead and stick it in there and get it all in the bottom of the mixer just to make sure it's nice and blended. And then I go ahead and put this in a heated skillet or pot over medium-high heat with a little bit of oil. And I just go ahead and cook it through until everything's well heated. It starts to darken up a bit. And then I just come in with my preferred seasonings. So again, I have a couple of videos with my walnut ground meat recipe on it already in the particular seasonings that I use. This video is more of a reference just to show you guys how I like to bulk meal prep my meats for the week. But just a general idea of some of the seasonings I use. I do use some black pepper, soy sauce, a little more Worcestershire sauce. And then I also come in with some smoked paprika as well here. And then I also like to just add in a little bit of onion powder and garlic powder as well. Usually when I use this recipe or when I use this meat for any recipe that I am preparing for the week, I'll start with some sauteed onions and garlic in the skillet and then just add this meat right back in there. You can use this for pastas like spaghetti. I think I'm making a cheeseburger pasta this week. If you guys are interested in that recipe, go ahead and let me know in the comments down below. You can also again use it for that walnut meat chopped cheese, which was too bomb. Once that's fully cooked through, I just go ahead and put it in a Tupperware container. And that's all she wrote. And now I have that ready for pasta, sandwiches, salads, anything I want to use this for throughout the week. So that's one thing that I prep for my meal prep. And then I come in here and I prepare some jackfruit as well. This week I'm going for a buffalo flavored smoky jackfruit, but you can just do plain jackfruit. You could do barbecue jackfruit. I do come in here with some minced garlic as well as a chopped onion here. I go ahead and saute that up before I add in my jackfruit. For the jackfruit, I do strain it and squeeze all the excess water from it. And I go ahead and remove the seeds as well. Again, I do have multiple videos on my channel with me preparing jackfruit as well. But I do just go ahead and hit these garlic and onion with some sea salt and some black pepper. And then I do add the jackfruit in here. And then I just like to add like my holy grail seasonings, which again is that black pepper, sea salt, smoked paprika, garlic powder, onion powder. And then you'll see I do also add in some liquid smoke and a little bit of better than bouillon, vegan chicken bouillon. Those are kind of like my main seasonings that I use when I prepare my jackfruit. And so for the jackfruit, again, you can use this for like pulled pork sandwiches if you did barbecue flavor. At the end, I'll show you what I went ahead and did on this particular day when I was prepping all of my food. By the time I was done prepping everything, I was hungry, so I just made a quick meal. I'll show you that at the end. But you can also use this for tacos, anything that you like. I did do some buffalo tacos as well this week. And you guys can see that on my Instagram if you follow me at Pretty Brown Vegan on social media. I posted that on my TikTok as well as my Instagram. So make sure you follow me on my socials so that you can see that. But I just go ahead and prep this can and get it ready for the week. So anything that I feel like I want to have this week, I already have the meat ready to go. I don't have to buy it from the store. I know what's in it and it's already prepared. I just need to reheat it and add it into any recipe that I might want to use on that particular day. So I just go ahead and get this prepared. And just like I did with that walnut ground meat, I go ahead and pop it in some Tupperware. You'll see there I went ahead and added in some liquid smoke. I just feel like it's a great addition to jackfruit. It just gives it that nice smoky flavor, especially if you're going for like a barbecue. But again, I went for a buffalo today. And then I just found some plant-friendly buffalo sauce in the store. Do make sure you read your ingredients and check your labels, because some buffalo sauce does have egg yolks in it. So just make sure you check that out. Make sure it's plant-based friendly. And just go ahead and add in your sauce here, toss it up, and then put it in that Tupperware. Okay, and then just a breakfast item on my days when I'm not doing my smoothies, or if I need something in addition to smoothies, or if I'm not cooking, I do go ahead and prepare just some overnight oats. On this particular week, I wanted to have something sweet, so I went with like a peanut butter chocolate vibe. So I went ahead and added in 2 cups of quick oats, 2 cups of vanilla almond milk, and then I added in 1 container of this plant-based vegan yogurt. I come in with some vanilla and a generous amount of crunchy peanut butter. This has a lot of protein in it with all of that peanut butter that I'm adding in. And if you wanted to get some extra protein, if you have any vegan protein powder, you can slip this in here as well, or like some chia seeds. My favorite protein powder is the Vega protein powder. It's so good. They have so many different flavors that are like 2 bomb. So, and then I also come in here and add in some plant-based friendly chocolate chips as well, just to give us that little more sweetness here. You can add in some agave if you want. I do get these chocolate chips at Trader Joe's. These are the most affordable plant-based chocolate chips I have found by far, and they're really good. So I just go ahead and put those in there, and then I divide this up into a few containers. If you wanted to do smaller portions, you probably could get 5 servings out of this. But, you know, I be hungry after I leave the gym, so I did 3. And then I did melt some of the chocolate chips as well and just mix it right in on top. It just gives it like a nice little crunchy, like melty chocolate vibe. It kind of gives you that crunchy vibe to go with the crunchy peanut butter. So I just go ahead and put that right on top and then set it in the fridge overnight, and it'll be nice and thick and set for you in the morning when it's breakfast time. But those are 3 bulk preps that I do for the week. Again, super easy, and it just has everything ready to go, so you can't go wrong when you're ready to make something for dinner. You already have your ground meat ready, you already have your vegan shredded chicken ready, or pulled pork, or whatever it is that you want to make for that week for your meal. So this just helps. And also would recommend having just like some diced onions and diced bell peppers and things ready to go as well, just to help have everything ready to set you up for success for the week when you're doing your recipes. So again, this is everything that I prepared for the week, and it just goes good with the recipes that I have planned out for the week here and those breakfast items. And then after I made all this food that I prepped for the week, I was pretty hungry. So I made a buffalo chicken fold wrap, one of those wraps where you fold it up. I put that buffalo jackfruit on there, some vegan Hellmann's mayo. I did some vegan cheese on there as well, and just went ahead and toasted that up on the skillet, and that was all she wrote. If you guys enjoyed this content, enjoyed this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comment section, and thank you so much for watching.